and Coach Prime.
This guy, man.
I've been saying it for 2 years now. 2 years now. This guy is not a coach. And listen, and the inside of me, I really was rooting for him to get better. But let's be clear, as an athlete, Prime was about itself. And I wanted to come back to this the first time. Let me land.
Okay.
He's a selfish guy because now, y'all brought up he's this great athlete. He played in an NFL game and a baseball game in the same day. As a head coach, as a GM, and as an owner, do you want your best player finishing the game and going home and rehabbing, resting up for the next day, or hopping on a motherfucking helicopter to go play in a frivolous baseball game that he's not going to make a difference in? No, but he's this selfish guy. He loves the spotlight. He loves everybody saying he's this guy. He loves everybody saying he's this great. He's a selfish guy. So that in a whole makes you not a good coach, because when you put yourself ahead of everybody, you can never work. And as a head coach, as a leader, as a head coach, you got to put everybody else ahead of you. He can't do that. Now he's dripping that shit into his son. Did y'all hear this story about when they score, the band doesn't, tradition for Colorado for 30 years, when the Colorado Buff scores at home, the band plays the fight song. Do you know this guy got them playing? And listen, and you know the band director, he's real political. The band director said, oh, he didn't come to us and tell us we couldn't play. But we let Shedeur Sanders' song, Perfect Timing, play first. Then we play. Name one head coach who gave a fuck about what song was being played after touchdowns was being scored. Do y'all think Nick Saban is looking at film of teams, schemes, breakdowns, who's on their team, who's good, protection, all of that, or he's worrying about what fucking fight song or which song is being played after a touchdown? No, let me finish cooking.
Go ahead, cook, bro. Cook, my brother.
And hold on.
Hey,
you
warm it up.
You played quarterback for a long time. Stevan, you're a running back. What helps protection better than a running game? Now, you don't have – and listen, let's be clear. You don't have to be dominant, but you just have to show the defense. We will run. Because if not, if my line is not good, the D-line is saying, these niggas not going to run. I'm just going to pin my ears back. I'm going to get in the track stance, and I'm going. You know, as a lineman, if they know there's no chance of running, bro, what's the odds of you really? So is the line bad, or he's telling the offensive coordinator, hey, look, I need you to throw at 90% because I'm trying to get my son drafted. I'm trying to get him to look good. I think it's bullshit that the line is bad. I don't think the line is that bad. I just think when the D-line has no reason to think you're going to run the football, I'm getting to this backfield. I don't have to sit at 2 yards. You know the D-lineman got to sit at 2 yards, see if it's a run, dingo. But if I know y'all ain't running, bitch, I'm pinning my ears back and I'm getting to the back. Secondly, this nigga is one of the greatest defensive players in history. Y'all say that, don't y'all?
You agree with that too?
I do.
Fire.
Okay, just being clear.
I think Lawrence Taylor is the greatest, and I think Deion's the second.
Okay.
Best defender ever. Why is the fucking defense so bad? You telling me he doesn't have a defensive scheme, a defensive thought, a defense of any inclination of how to stop somebody when you're the second best defensive player to ever play the game? Your defense is bad. I told people, hey, you got to go recruit some high school guys, develop them, kind of get them in the system. No, I don't know if y'all heard through the whole game. Nebraska, bro, the linebacker came in at 205. He was playing something else, and he told him, look, I need you to go play linebacker game. So wait, the other receiver was a fucking fullback. He was like, look, I think you could play receiver for us. The whole game they were saying that Matt Rule was switching people. Deion doesn't even have an eye for what's good because he's so concerned on his son, which I think is super. Now that I look at it, he's super overrated. He's not going to be a good NFL quarterback. Bro, he's going to be a fucking bust. He has happy feet. He has happy feet. He doesn't know anything about timing. He doesn't know anything about scheme. If a guy has been playing 4 or 5 years, you would think he would know how to make protection calls.
So let me ask you a question. How can you do that without a tight end in the game or a fullback?
So as a quarterback, bro, I know you played at a high school level, but you're super smart. You played at a college level. Your college coaches was allowing you in between drives to come to the sideline and say, hey, what do you see out there, Poe? What do you see out there, LaShawn? You don't think you're going to say, hey, coach, we might need to put a tight end in because this guy's coming hard off the edge. Give me a little bit more protection, and let's just run 2-man routes on one side so we can. You telling me a guy that they so-called IQ is high, he's the next guy, he's going to be a first-round guy, don't make that adjustments to his offensive coordinator?
But this is what you have to understand. I'm going to let you, if you not finished cooking, Nebraska defensive line were man-childs. 11, 18, 1. They really were coming like men untamed, bro.
They're not running the football. I know all y'all doing is passing.
But I totally agree with you on that point. I agree with you on that point. That's the equalizer.
All I'm telling y'all is I said at the beginning of the year, and literally I gave him the benefit of the doubt. 6 to 7 games. Them niggas ain't gonna win 4 games. He's the worst coach. I'm not being funny, y'all. He is the worst power 4 coach that's in college football right now.
Stop it, man.
So I'm gonna say it like this.
Well, power.
No, fuck that. Poe hit me early in the week and said he wanted to cook. No, we not. No, bro, we're not sparing Deion today.
Listen,
I'm gonna say it like this.
You ain't gonna cook. You can't talk.
Go ahead, Ski.
Say it like this. I ain't gonna cook him too bad, but I'm gonna defend him a little bit. Hold on, I'm gonna defend him a little bit. So going back to what you said earlier, Deion did play 2 games in 1 day. He was still in the contract with the Braves. It was in the playoffs, a playoff game. So he gotta fulfill his contract.
So it was a meaningful game.
Right. Now, hold on.
So that's not, no. I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
Do you want your best player not resting and rehabbing?
It doesn't matter. He was the general manager for the Braves, so he got to play in the game. He was still on the contract. Then the playoff game did the Pittsburgh Pirates. He got to play it. Let it go. Boom. Let it go. Hopped on the jet. He played the game. Matter of fact, he didn't even play the game. He sat down. He didn't play the game. He sat down. Okay, cool. So let it go. Now, going to what you say, Colorado's offense. I believe that spread offense it's a good offense for Shador, but they need to put a tight end in. They need to keep a running back in. The old line, I don't think it's horrible because Nebraska is that like Paul said, that D line is an animal, bro. That D line was crazy. Like I think at least
a lot of them could be in the
all
league,
Americans.
Bro. A lot of them could be in the league, bro.
Yeah. So
one of them will be.
I think 2 of them will be. 2 of them definitely will be.
Minimum.
Especially the nose. Especially
if
the nose guard. The nose guard had 3 sacks.
Yeah, 0. Yeah.
The nose tackle got 3 sacks. Come on, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. Colorado is not a top-tier team like I thought they was going to be. Granted, the defense still is horrible. You know, their defense is bad. But I still believe, me personally, they can get 7 games. I think they can get Colorado State this weekend. I believe that they can get Colorado State this weekend. They got a lot to work on. Yes, they have a lot to work on, but I believe they can still do it. I think Deion will be a good coach. Now, this is the 2nd year. He got a lot of work. He got a lot of stuff to work on, but I'm not all the way through with him like you are. I'm not. That's me.
Travis Hunter and Shador leaves this year. What is he going to do with Colorado next year?
Bro.
With no Shador and no Travis.
He hasn't
recruited anybody. He hasn't recruited anybody.
I don't know. All I know is I can tell you what I'm seeing right now.
Damn,
what I'm seeing right now.
No, Ski, you know football and you come on, Ski.
Ski-Vo.
Yes, sir.
This is what I've been saying the whole time. I was super optimistic about Deion coming in, changing the culture, the narrative, the storyline. It was beautiful. Beautiful. The best daddy ball of this side of daddy ball history. And daddy you know ball. I love a good daddy ball. No diddy. No diddy. But Deion is who my nigga E said he was in the beginning. And I didn't want to believe him, Skeevo, because his best record at Colorado, 4-8. And I think Darrell, their last coach in 2021, went 4-8. Guess the record. And this year, what you start off, bro? You barely beat a school first week, right? You should have actually been a 0-2, my boy. My boy, you should have been a 0-2 to be honest. And to E's point, when Shador, Travis Hunter leaves, what's gonna happen? And this is what I'm saying. So you got Deion's the head coach. You got Warren Sapp is the D-line coach. You got T. Owens as the receiver coach. How much more do you need? But this is the prime example.
Y'all reaching, man. Y'all reaching.
Let me land. You landed, nigga. Let me land. This is the only thing I'm saying, though. This is what happens when you try to fit a square peg in a round hole. People, and this is what I told y'all. I said the only way that Deion could be like held in high esteem or regards if he would have waited and he could have negotiated that FSU position, head coaching job, because Deion Sanders and Shador needs FSU just as much as FSU needs Deion and Shador, right? I think that would have been a mutually beneficial relationship that he would have been held in a better standard in regards as a head coach. But I think now Colorado's a bad fit for him. And to E's point, I don't know if he's ready for that limelight though, man, because honestly, bro, you can't win. You can't win a national championship with just all transfers, bro. You can't keep going in a portal. I got my Louis luggage already here. Your Louis luggage went 4-8, my boy.
You know what type of Louis luggage he got?
Gates.
Come on. His Louis luggage from Canal Street.
Hey, his Louis luggage must be still getting flown in from Switzerland. Michigan.
Bro. Hey, listen. Any team that hire him that's going to be the worst decision they do.
So let me
never going to be good.
Let me give y'all. Go ahead, Cook. Let me give y'all a couple sports analogies of how I felt at these moments. The moment when Mike Tyson got knocked out, crushed me, right? Never thought I'd see the day.
Come on, Cook now. That's Cook.
When Jordan came back with the Wizards, nasty word.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
I never wanted to see him play like that, man. It was nasty work.
Oh, you cooking now.
Magic Johnson, when he came back after AIDS, man. Like, man, he was slow. He still was wearing Converse. Like, come on, Magic. Walk away from the game, man. Bro, those are all the things and all the ways I felt when Deion and them just lost in the bro. Everything he sold me on, the dream, I was ready, bro. Do you believe? I believe, bro. I believe. He had the most quotables, man. And this last game just made me say, I do not believe. Prime was right the whole time. Prime, you set us up. You didn't get a good offensive line. Even though you told us you went out personally and you did this, and Shador and y'all offense gonna be y'all offense look the same way they looked last year, bro. You can't protect Shador. You can't get a 4-and-1 conversion. Travis Hunter is all world, everything. Y'all gonna run him in the dirt.
Bro.
Believe, man.
That right there is letting me know that Deion can't coach because he's running. He's going to fuck Travis Hunter up in the league. He's going to be injured.